hot. Welcome back to Cooking with ckNack. Today we're going to be making a corn dog buffalo chicken sandwich, with which we have our starting ingredients: some rolls, not loaves, rolls. Some corn dog nuggets, our buffalo chicken dip, which should have been made last week here on the show. Stay relevant, and our plain cheese balls. Yes, we could be sponsored by. You don't know. Anyway, you're going to want to start by toasting the bread here. We just toast up that old bread. Here we go. Actually, no, I'm wrong. The first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open up this little roll here. You're just going to stab it. Just kind of rip into it. Yeah, rip and tear, as they say. Yeah, there you go. Roll. So you're going to want to put that in the oven and just start cooking it. And just toast that bad boy for 10-ish minutes. Not 10, no, that's like a couple of seconds. Should be good. And you're going to want to repeat your buffalo chicken dip in your oven. You're going to want to let that sit. You're just gonna want to preheat the oven. Just the preheat button. That's fine, right?
No. Just nuke it. Put it in a bowl. Put it when it goes up there. And just scoop what you need and nuke it.
I've been told by my producer that we cannot use the convection oven, so we will have to make do with something that's a lot more accessible to the public, a microwave oven. I'm gonna let that sit for about a minute and 15 seconds. And while we're waiting on that, I suppose I should give you a brief history of how the buffalo chicken corn dog which came to be. I was just sitting around off day from school and I was just thinking, man, I want to put some food in my mouth. So I went down to my local unnamed, unbranded grocery market and I was just like surfing the aisles, as one does, thinking about our buffalo chicken dip that's ominously popping in the oven. And I was thinking, what will pair well with that? You know, what would give it that little, you know? So I found some corn dogs and thought, hey, I should put these on a sandwich of some sort. And some cheese balls, which will come into play later. These are not going on the sandwich. It'll make sense later. Anyway, sounds like our bread is done. Take that out here. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Look at that, perfectly toasted bread. Let's get in there. Let's see that hot bread. That's some good bread right there. Look at that. Look at that bread. Alright, now that we have our bread ready and our buffalo chicken dip is also fine and not smoking at all, we can place in the microwave our corn dog. Lost my train of thought for a second. Not because I'm distracted with how hot the buffalo chicken dip is, not at all. I'm not scared of that. So you're just going to want to take about 5 corn dog nuggets and just place them on a plate or dish or whatever it is you put in your microwave. I don't know what tableware you have. Just sit that back up. And lovely frozen corn dog nuggets. And you're just going to want to put these in the microwave. I'd read the label, but for this particular brand of corn dog nuggets, you're going to want to put that in for about a minute. And yeah. So while that's cooking, we're just gonna, now that it's cooled down a little bit, we're just gonna want to scoop out our buffalo chicken dip. We're just gonna want to scoop that and just kind of like put it along the bread. And just kind of. If it's easier for you, you can get a butter knife to spread it around, but professionals like myself, professional chef-looking guy, we just tend to use a spoon for our buffalo chicken dip, and just kind of spread it around. Just give it a nice even coating, even spread. Because you're gonna want to make room for those corn dog nuggets. Trust you me. Once we're done with the spoon, and that's it. Corn dog nuggets should be ready in a few seconds. Corn dog nuggets are done. Look at that. They need 15 more seconds. Because of course they do. While some of your food is cooking, you could use the time to put away the ingredients that you're no longer using, such as the bread or the buffalo dip, what have you. Alright, it's all done. Take a look at these puppies now. That was probably nothing. Beautiful. So, as you might have noticed, there's a little bit more volume in these corn dog nuggets than would be normally appropriate for a sandwich. So I found a surefire solution to this, however. You're going to want to grab a decent size, like medium cutting board, and the nicest mallet, meat mallet, tenderizer, something like this. Now, common misconception is to use the spiky end of the meat mallet. You don't want to use that. You're just going to want to take the corn dog nugget and just... Perfect. You want to take the reins and just kind of... See, I forgot an important piece of the cutlery. I'll grab a small spatula. Doesn't have to be one of these kinds of spatulas. It could be any old small spatula, and just kind of scrape it and just fillet it right on there. Now, if you don't have meat tenderizer, you can also use the your rolling pin. Here we go. You could also use your standard household rolling pin to take a corn dog nugget, just kind of. So you're getting a much nicer film with the corn dog, the rolling pin. So I'm actually gonna put the meat tenderizer away. Just gonna put that right there. Wasn't sure if it would work better. You see. Then you just scrape and you place. Be sure to get those little extra hot dog meats too. That's very important. And then you just squish, roll. Also, it might roll out from under the rolling pin, the hot dog meat, so it's very important to really get the squish in good. Otherwise, it might be a little bit messy. You're just gonna want to scrape and place. And repeat this process until all the corn dog nuggets have successfully made their way to the sandwich. Right, so this is where the cheese balls will come in right after you close up that sandwich. There we go. The nice, lovely, lovely sandwich. See, this is where you're gonna want to grab your cheese balls here. I'm just now realizing we're not sponsored by the cheese ball brand, so this is just gonna be non-branded cheese balls. And you're just gonna take one and take the toothpick that I forgot to tell you about, because of course I did. And you're just gonna wanna put that right on the toothpick, stick it in your sandwich, and you have a lovely little garnish for your sandwich. And that's it. There is your buffalo corn dog chicken witch. Thank you so much for watching. Eat it. Put it in your face. It's good. Try this at home. Or don't, depending on whether or not you have a meat tenderizer and all the other stuff available. Anyway. Alright, bye.
Can we blow up a corn dog now?
Yes, we can.